My name's Vicki Reisenbach. I grew up in Illinois. I work as an account executive for KOB Eyewitness News 4, which is a part of Hubbard Broadcasting, but we are based in Albuquerque. I'm responsible for working with the local businesses that want to bring in new customers and helping them do that both through television and digital marketing. We have a number of different tasks we have to do. So we have to make sure that our advertisers' commercials are running, that their contracts are in. There's a paperwork element to it in managing the existing business that we have. And then there's also going out and finding new clients for the station as well. So do all of that. And then I usually move on to the phase of prospecting and trying to bring in new business for the station. Usually with a phone call, trying to identify the right person at that business to call on. Also, I do a lot of networking with people and meeting business owners at different events. You need to identify who the appropriate person who might handle the marketing for that business is. Ideally, try to set up an appointment with them. Find out, and this is one of the fun things, find out about their business, who their customers are, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, and what their goals and objectives might be. We do many different forms of digital marketing for businesses, not just our own website, or a combination of the above is fantastic if they can do that. Ideally, what they really get is increased business and new customers. I started in marketing way back when I was still in college. So I took a year off between sophomore and junior year, and I worked at a large ad agency. I had friends and family in the advertising business, so that was just a natural, easy place to have a job that wasn't going to last forever. But that showed me that I really liked that business, the creativity and the energy of advertising was really exciting. And so as I continued in college, I actually went to work for a national magazine. I'm a huge reader, so I thought I might want to go into editorial, but I really liked the pace and the fact that if you're in sales, you get out of the office, you meet with a lot of different people, you're not at a desk all day. And as that early on, when I was still in college, I could see that and realized that would be a path that would make a lot of sense to me. So when I worked in national magazines for several years. And then when I moved to New Mexico, the broadcast industry here was just much more vibrant than the print industry. And just overall, broadcast was still growing and that kind of thing. So I went to a radio station group here, worked in radio for several years, and then got the opportunity to come over to television. And that's been great. And I love working with all kinds of different businesses. That never gets boring. You're always learning new things. You're in the community. You get to know a lot of people. You can do a lot of good things. You can not only help businesses grow, you can get involved with helping charities. I mean, it's just pretty much you can make it the job, the kind of job that you want, if that sort of thing interests you. The biggest influence for me when I was in high school is that I was on the speech and debate team. And so that started, obviously, an interest in communications and being able to communicate well and effectively. And I did that for all 4 years of high school. I would say when you're in high school, one of the most important things is to have a lot of different kinds of experiences, try different things so you find out what you're most passionate about and what you most enjoy. Being involved in things like extracurricular activities also helps you when you get to college, and then later when you get to work, all of those, everything you learn through doing those things, whether it's sports or, as I did, speech or any of the different clubs that you can be in. It also helps you meet different people, which is important because as you get into the work world, you're going to encounter lots of different types of people. So it's nice to have met people who aren't exactly like you and may have different interests and different backgrounds, but you can relate to them if you've always put yourself out there to get to know them.